8:41 and good morning to you. It's Daybreak at iFiber One News Radio. I'm Jeff Slakey. I have got two great guests in studio as we talk environmentally sound here on a Tuesday morning. I've got two of the newest Americorps volunteers to the Salmon Center. It is Lacey Perfors and Joe Beyer. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming on the air with me, and welcome to the Great Northwest.
Thanks for having us.
Where do y'all hail from? Where do you come from?
I'm from Minnesota.
Minnesota.
And I'm from Illinois and Wisconsin.
Illinois and Wisconsin. And this is a great, big, beautiful country of ours. So what brought you here to the Northwest while you were looking over the Americorps flyers? Was it the last one available, or did you say, man, I hear great things about the Northwest?
I've just heard so many great things. It's beautiful. You have, the mountains, you have the ocean, you just have beautiful colors year round. Everything stays so green. So it was a good opportunity to get out of the Midwest.
Yeah, is that kind of what you were thinking, both of you? Just I want to get out of here. I know the winters are probably pretty cold, and they're pretty long too, right?
Oh yeah, it's either summer or winter. There's really no in between.
Very cool. Well, welcome, and sounds like you got a little bit of time for some nice weather before we're seeing all this rain here. It's going to be pretty heavy over the next couple of days, so at least you got a chance to see a little bit of the beautiful Northwest before the rain comes in. Let's talk about things going on at the Salmon Center. Americorps volunteers and sustainability coordinators. What are some of the first things that you guys jumped into and started working on at the Salmon Center? Lacey, let's start with you.
Well, when I first got there, I got there a month before Joe did,
Okay.
and so the summer was in full swing and a lot of just garden work and weeding and taking care of the couple gardens that we have, the hoop house, and we had expanded, the previous volunteer expanded our upper garden to include a whole nother garden bed. So
is this the U-pick bed up there?
Mm-hmm.
Is there still stuff in the garden, or are you pretty much wrapped up for fall and winter?
Surprisingly, we actually have quite a few things left still growing because of our hoop house. So there's zucchinis and squash. Our pumpkins are coming in. Still plenty of tomatoes, basil, beets, all of those good things we still have. So people, please come and pick them, while we still have them.
Do you guys talk with the Americorps volunteers who just left the Salmon Center? Do you get notes from them saying, here's some of the stuff that we did, not only at the Salmon Center, but just in general? Do you guys talk between cycles?
I haven't reached out to any of them yet, but we have all of their records. Okay. So we know what they planted, different projects that they worked on. We have all of their records, and they kind of send us, a welcome letter saying, this is how much we enjoyed being here. We hope you have the same experience.
So what have you heard from them or talking with Seth Elson there at the Salmon Center that gets you excited, ready to go for your service term, which is through September of next year? Is that how long it lasts? It's a year?
10.5 months.
10.5 months.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you most excited about getting your hands dirty up there at the Salmon Center?
I'm just excited to keep building on these projects that past Americorps have initiated, and learning more about these projects that we don't really know much about because we don't have salmon up in the Midwest.
Sure, I'd imagine it's a lot different seeing the beautiful farm there on the water and the estuary and the salmon come in and things like that. So you were here a month before, and were you able to see a lot of the salmon doing their runs and things like that?
Yeah, I saw a couple little cricks that I passed by, and I was really confused as to what was going on.
What was going on? Because people gather and they start watching the whole thing to see what's going on. They just wrapped up the summer chum count, and I think I saw on the Facebook page lots.
Yeah, 5,800 I think was what they tallied for the final count, which is almost double I think what it was last year. So it's kind of been the talk around the office how excited everyone's been, and when we've done different outreach events, everybody asks, what count are you at? Where are you at?
Very cool. Harvest Festival coming up as we get ready for Halloween and things like that. It's on the 29th. What is going to be happening for Harvest Festival?
We're hoping to give away for donations all the rest of our produce that we have. We'll pick that. And then we have, of course, all of our animals, which are usually a highlight. We have goats, llamas, alpacas, chickens, turkeys. You name it is all there for pictures and photo ops.
We're doing a bunch of games for the kids and some like felting with wool from our alpacas and llamas, which will be super interesting to learn how to do, and
a cakewalk. Everyone loves a cakewalk.
Oh, yeah, everybody loves a cakewalk. So these are all kind of brand new experiences to you two both, right? Do you have llamas and alpacas and all those things in the Midwest that you deal with, or?
Not
we
every
farm.
day. Yeah.
Like farms, obviously.
Not on our own personal farms, no. Just like little petting zoos, but nothing in the capacity that we have right now.
Wow. Well, it's a great place to work and volunteer and be a part of. Seth's a great guy, and I enjoy talking with him. Some of the other things, it looks like, Lacey, you're going to be going to the elementary schools and various elementary schools talking about living sustainable and teaching the kids that kind of thing. Is that...
Yeah, me and Joe are both tag teaming those programs throughout a bunch of different schools in Mason County. I think not only one in Shelton, Belfair, and where else are we at?
We do salmon in the classroom at 6 different schools in Mason County. So we'll be starting that up in the next month or so.
And that's where you bring them in from real tiny, and the kids
from eggs,
and you're able to watch them grow, huh?
Yep, and then they come out and we release them. And the kids, I heard, get really excited about it, and they name their own fish.
Yeah, yeah. It's a big deal. It's a big part of the culture and the community, especially here in Mason County.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Well, I hope you also have the opportunities to get out and look at some other great things that are going on around the Northwest. We got a lot of great things to offer. So it was nice meeting you both.
Yeah, thanks
and I'm
for having us.
sure you'll be back on over the next 10.5 months or so.
It's very likely.
Yeah.
Very likely. There's always stuff going on at the farm that we'd love to talk about.
Very nice. Well, this Environmentally Sound segment brought to you by Mason County Garbage. And again, I'm talking with Lacey Perfors and Joe Beyer from the Salmon Center now, the new Americorps volunteers. And thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks again.
Have a great day.
You as well.